Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yvette and I am part of the Cat Scrappiness design team. Today I'm going to play with some of the fun new products from the mixed media release. I will be using this globe shaker kit as well as the stitched cloud backdrop die. I'm also going to pull in some of this pattern paper. It is the Friends Under the Sea pattern paper. And then I'm going to give these pearl powders a try. This one is a dark blue, and this one is pink. Now let me show you what comes in the globe shaker kit. Included in the kit is your die cut frame, your clear acetate piece, and your shaker base. And this shaker base is 3 millimeters thick. So basically you'll put the acetate on top of your foam base and then you'll put your die cut shape on top of that. Now really you can use this die on either side, but I'm going to go ahead and use the lighter color side because I am going to be using those pearl powders on top of that to color it. Now I'm going to try adhering these pearl powders using my VersaMark ink. Because it's such a sticky ink, I think it'll hold on to those pearl powders really well. So I'm going ahead and adding some of the VersaMark to the globe part of the die cut piece. And then I'm going to add some of that dark blue pearl powder. I'm going to use one of the blending brushes available at Cat Scrappiness to kind of pounce this pearl powder onto the VersaMark. Now it looks like where I got more of the VersaMark, it seems to be more pigmented. So I'm going to grab another blending brush and try and add some more of that VersaMark on there. And then add more of the pearl powder. Oh, but I got my VersaMark stained. Oh well, not a big deal. And it looks like that is doing the trick. It needed a little bit more of the VersaMark ink to grab onto more of that pearl powder. I have some of the re-inker for my VersaMark, so I'm going to pour some of that into one of my triangle trays. And I'll add that using one of the blending brushes. That way I don't stain my VersaMark ink pad anymore. And that seems to be the trick here. So I'm going to go ahead and add more of that pearl powder to get just the shade of blue I want on there. Then I'm going to go over the rest of this die piece and add VersaMark so that I can add the pink powder to that. Now I'll be sure to link all the Cat Scrappiness products I used in the description box below, as well as to Cat's channel, so you can find many more videos filled with inspiration. I'm going to go ahead and lightly mist over the pearl powders with some water and then just set that aside to dry. And I did get my white panel die cut off screen. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some sprinkles of that pearl powder here as well, so that I can have some of the blue and the pink in my background panel. And I didn't quite like the dry look of it, so I added some pearl powder to my acrylic block, added some water, and then I did some splattering on that panel, and that is the look I want. now that I have my background panel all splattered, I'm going to go ahead and pick one of the pattern papers from the Friends Under the Sea paper pad, just to add a bit of a matte layer. And now that I have that cut down to size, I am going to go ahead and attach that white panel with a cloud backdrop die and the splatter of the pearl powders. I'm going to go ahead and add some liquid glue to my foam base and attach that to my card base. Then I'll go ahead and add some of the silver glitter sequin mix, as well as this cloud clay bits. I'm going to go ahead and add some of my score tape around the foam base and attach the acetate piece to that. And then once I have that where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and add some liquid glue to the back of my die cut globe. And then I will add that onto the shaker bits. I just love the way that this pearl powder colored that die cut globe. Now, as far as the sentiment, I didn't have one in my stash that I wanted to add to this card, so I just typed it up in my word processing software, printed it out, and cut it. And what I put was, "You mean the world to me." And I'm just going to go ahead and attach that to the middle of the globe. And then I forgot to add a little bit of foam tape to the base of the globe, but I'm going to go ahead and put some in there. As you can see, I didn't quite let the pearl powders dry completely, so I'm going to go over it just a bit to where I smudged it with my fingers. And then I'll reset it with a little bit more water and let it dry. Just listen to the shaker. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye!